Welcome to this week's edition of Inside SAU Athletics. I'm Jack Esselin.
And I'm Casper Altman, and on this week's episode, we're featuring the St. Ambrose Softball team.
After a clean sweep over Judson yesterday, the Fighting Beasts find themselves with 18 wins on the season and sitting near the top of the CCAC standings. SAU will look to keep their momentum going in key conference matchups in the coming weeks. Senior Maddie Reed and sophomore Becca Haag have led the way at the plate. Haag is boasting a .373 batting average and has 4 home runs on the season. Just behind her, Maddie Reed has 3 home runs and leads the team with 18 RBIs. Ambrose hopes this combination of strong hitting and solid pitching can lead them back to the conference tournament.
Joining us now is head softball coach John Kelly. Thank you for being here, Coach.
Thank you for having me.
You've now won 6 out of your last 8 games. What do you like about the way the team is playing right now?
Well, in our sport, we play 50 to 60 games a year, and so you always start off the year with new freshmen and junior college transfers. It takes a while for that chemistry to kind of build on the team. Right now, we have probably the best pitching in the conference between Leah Morrow, Allison Harold, and freshman Ada Boyson. We had 4 home runs yesterday at Judson. So we're just kind of finding our stride now. The hitting is coming along. Our defense is great. Pitching is great. So I think we're in a good place to challenge for the conference championship going forward.
That's amazing. And it can be a long season. So how do you keep your players motivated, especially during challenging times?
Yeah, it's the time of year, obviously being student athletes, where we have to be mindful of the stresses they have as a student. And, so this late in the year, for instance, we got rained out this Saturday at Olivet Nazarene, so we're going to give the team the weekend off to catch up on their rest, catch up on their studies, maybe go see family. So it's important, I think, later in the year to kind of give a little bit more rest opportunities for the team. At the same point in time, keep them focused again on what the prize is, and that's to win a championship.
Yeah. And you're up near the top of the conference standings right now. What are you focused on to stay in the mix?
Well, winning close games. We've lost some close games this year, and that's frustrating. We do believe we're one of the best teams in the conference. We have the opportunity to prove that. Next Wednesday, when St. Xavier comes in to play us, we've split with them the last 2 years, won 2, lost 2. They're a top 20 team in the nation. In fact, the polls will come out in a few hours that I get the opportunity to vote in. It's just sort of staying in the moment. I think, sometimes the stress of academics and athletics, when you get into bigger moments and bigger games, can sometimes weigh on the student athletes. So we try to keep it light, keep them focused, but make sure they're having fun out there, because it is a sport. It should be fun, and if we play to our potential and play relaxed, then we're going to be just fine.
Yeah. Looking ahead, what are some of the goals for this season?
Well, I think from the macro standpoint, coming into this program in December of 22, we want to win championships here. We want to compete for a national championship. Our cheer team just won the national title for the 3rd year in a row. We're super excited for them. And so we have to take steps, though. You have to take steps, and we've played better teams the last couple of years. We've competed with those teams. Came close to beating 2 ranked teams in Florida. 2 weeks ago, came up short. So now it's really taking that next step this year and getting into the conference tournament with momentum so we can compete, against a team like St. Xavier to win. And then next year it's taking that next step to beating the best teams and being ranked and kind of taking those steps. So this is the next step in the journey, if you will, to build a champion. We've got a lot of talent, great freshman class this year, a lot of talent on this team top to bottom. And so we just want to continue to refine that talent, get them to grow and get better, and then build that mindset of a championship team that we expect to win close games, expect to beat good teams, and we're getting there.
Yeah. Well, thanks again for being here, Coach, and good luck this season.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Yeah. Coming up next on Inside SAU Athletics, we'll talk to sophomore infielder Becca Haag. We'll be right back.
Capture a piece of the past with Trash Can Annie, where vintage meets vibrant in every stitch. Browse our carefully curated collection of clothing and accessories ranging from the late 1800s to current styles. Dress to impress with Laura's unique style and wardrobe consultations. Find a style and make it yours with Trash Can Annie, your destination for timeless fashion.
Visit Ragged Records, one of the largest record stores in the Midwest. Browse more than 30,000 new and used records, from timeless classics to new releases, and rare finds in every aisle. New to collecting vinyl? Check out our large selection of stereo equipment to spruce up your listening experience. Find your groove at Ragged Records, located along Motor Row in Davenport and in Rock Island next to Roz Talks.
Whether you're a competitive runner, looking to stay fit, or just looking for comfort and support, Running Wild has you covered. Locally owned for more than 3 decades, Running Wild is the Quad City's trusted source for athletic wear and accessories. No matter your experience level, we'll help you find the right fit with all the top brands for running and walking and the latest in running apparel. Open 7 days a week, just up Brady Street. Don't walk, run to Running Wild, your run specialty store.
Tune in to KALA and hear something different. Programming that celebrates the diversity of our listeners. We're advocates for the arts, showcasing your favorite music from around the world. We're storytellers, producing award-winning news and educational podcasts. We're dedicated sports fans, bringing you the latest Fighting Bee action from St. Ambrose University. We're a learning lab, mentoring the next generation of broadcasters and content creators. A part of your community for 5 decades. We're KALA Radio, 88.5 FM and 106.1 FM. Turn it on and turn it up.
Welcome back. Joining us now is sophomore infielder Becca Haag. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
You're having a great sophomore season, leading the team in base hits and home runs. What's been your approach to the plate this season?
I think my approach has been at the plate is just trying to stay within myself. I have a lot of confidence in my teammates. I know if I don't get it done, they're going to get it done right behind me. I think my approach from last season to this season is I know 1 through 9 that we're not going to fall off the table, and I think that's just what has led me to having a confident season and doing so well.
And looking at the roster, who's impressed you the most this season?
Oh, I mean, I could name, just to name a few, Maddie Reed, Reagan Enberg, Justice Cruz, Parker Leonard, Kylie Claypool. I mean, Parker and Justice are just freshmen, and they can hit the ball like no other. And then Kylie, somebody who really didn't get a lot of playing time last year, she, I think, is right behind me in stats and if not ahead of me. Maddie, from this season to last season, a whole different person, and I just love that. And then Reagan, of course, she's a leader on the team. This season to last season, too, has just been a night and day.
And as you look ahead to important conference games, what are some of the focuses what was the team focused on to have success?
I think just trusting each other and having confidence within ourselves. I think if we stay in games that our confidence just continues to build and build. I think the Florida trip really helped us build some confidence, and I think going down the stretch, it'll just continue to get better as we trust ourselves and know that if you're not going to get it done, you can just pass the bat and the next person down the lineup is going to get it done.
Yeah. And what are the goals for the rest of the season?
Obviously, getting to the conference tournament and competing in the conference tournament. I mean, to win the conference tournament would be great, but I know that our conference is no slouch, so I think that getting to the conference tournament and winning it would be awesome, and going to nationals. But looking forward to the rest of the season, just conference, just trying to get sweeps. I mean, we get sweet treats if we sweep, so we love that.
Well, thanks again for being with us. Good luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Looking ahead, the Bees were supposed to travel to Olivet Nazarene this weekend, but that game has been postponed. Next up, the Bees will host St. Xavier next week in an important CCAC showdown. Good luck to the Bees the rest of the way.
That's all we have for you on this week's edition of Inside SAU Athletics.
Remember to check out the SAU TV Facebook and Instagram pages for our latest episodes, game highlights, interviews, and more. You can also find them on the Hive at sauthebuzz.com. Thanks for watching.